Assalamu alaikum, dear students of class 11th. As you know, we are reading a lesson titled The Adventure, written by Jayant Narlikar. This is 7th lesson of the text Hornbill. In today's class, we'll be starting from last para, page 61. Now let's start. As he walked along Hornbill Road, as it was called, he found a different set of shops and office buildings. There was no handloom house building. Instead, there were Boots and Woolworth departmental stores, imposing offices of Lloyds, Barclays, and other British banks, as in a typical high street of a town in England. Page 62. He turned right along Home Street and entered Forbes building. I wish to meet Mr. Vinay Gatondi, please, he said to the English receptionist. She searched through the telephone list, the staff list, and then through the directory of employees of all the branches of the firm. She shook her head and said, I am afraid I can't find anyone of that name, either here or in any branch. Are you sure he works here? This was a blow not totally unexpected. This was a blow not totally unexpected. If he himself were dead in this world, what guarantee had he that his son would be alive? Indeed, he may not even have been born. He thanked the girl politely and came out. It was characteristic of him not to worry about where he would stay. His main concern was to make his way to the library of the Asiatic Societies to solve the riddle of history. Grabbing a quick lunch at a restaurant, he made his way to the town hall. Here is the word riddle. Riddle means mystery or puzzle. Riddle means mystery or puzzle. Dear students, in these lines, in this para, writer says that as the professor walked past the Hornby Road in Bombay, he noticed a different set of shops in the street. There were no longer handloom house building, but were Boots and Woolworth departmental stores and offices of Lloyds, Barclays, and other British originated banks. It was just like a high street in England. This professor, entered the Forbes building in the Home Street. He asked the receptionist about Mr. Vinay Gatundi. She searched for quite some time all the telephone list and the staff list but did not find anything. Dear students, she told him that there is no such a person working in any branch of the company. Now this professor was shocked and did not expect this from this lady, this from the receptionist. He was thinking about what would happen if he would not be alive in this world. He moved out of the building and went to a restaurant to eat lunch. He then went to town hall. Now next para. Yes, to his relief, the town hall was there. Yes, to his relief, the town hall was there. Yes, to this relief, town was there, and it did house the library. He entered the reading room and asked for a list of history books, including his own. His 5 volumes daily. His 5 volumes duly arrived on his table. He started from the beginning. Volume 1 took the history up to the period of Ashoka. Volume 2 up to the Samudragupta, Samudragupta, Dragupta. It is Samudragupta, Volume 3 to Muhammad Ghori, and Volume 4 to the death of Aurangzeb. After the period history was as he knew it. The change evidently had occurred in the last volume. Reading volume 5 from both ends onwards, Ganga Dharpant finally converged on the precise moment where history had taken a different turn. So, in this para, here is a word converged means met. Another word that is precise means exact or accurate. Dear students, in these lines, in the above lines which I read, that says that this professor reached the town hall which had a library inside. He entered the library and the reading room, and made his way towards history books. He took 5 volumes and started reading from the beginning. Volume 1 was about the period of Ashoka, another was about Samudragupta, Samudragupta, Samudragupta. It is Samudragupta. The third one was about Muhammad Ghori, and the fourth volume was up to the death of Aurangzeb. He noticed the last volume. It had some changes. After reading volume 5, he knew about the exact moment where the history changed. Now, next line is from the page. The page in the book described the Battle of Panipat. The page in the book described the Battle of the Panipat, and it mentioned the Marathas, and it mentioned the Marathas won it handsomely. Abdali was routed and he was chased back to Kabul by the triumphant Maratha army led by Sadheshu Rao Bahu and his nephew, the young Vishwarao. The book did not go into a bullo by bullo account of the battle itself, rather, it elaborated in detail its consequences for the power struggle in India. Ganga Dharpant read through the account avidly. The style of writing was unmistakably his, yet he was reading the account for the first time. Their Their victory in the battle was not only a great moral booster to the Marathas, but it also established their supremacy in northern India. The East India Company, which had been watching these developments from the sidelines, got the message and temporarily shelved its expressionist program. Here are some words. One word is trumpet. Trumpet means successful. Bullo by bullo account means a detailed account. Avidly means with great interest. Moral booster means anything which boosts self-confidence. Another word is supremacy. Supremacy means the condition of being superior to others. And another word is expansionist, means a follower of the policy of territorial or economic expansion. Dear students, in these lines, in this para, it says that he came to know the Marathas had won the battle of Panipat. Abdali was chased to Kabul by the successful Maratha army, which was led by Sadheshu Sudhashi, Sudhashu Rao Bahu, and his nephew. The book did not give detailed information about the war, but it elaborated about the details about the power struggles in India. The professor, the professor read the account with great interest. The professor read the account with great interest, although he recognizes he recognizes the writing style to be his. He could not recollect having written it. After the war, the Marathas established superiority in the northern India region, which also worked as a great confidence booster for them. The East India Company got sidelined and abandoned its expansionist program. Now, this was about today's lesson. Thank you very much.